There's RC got her head in the bucket. They're picking, this ground is slick. They took all these posts, but they put all these braces in. I don't know if y'all can see them. These big X's up in the loft. Buttercup's out here. I'm just, oh man. Yeah, I'll give you an update. We're looking at 50 degrees here today. Beautiful day. It's 4 o'clock right now, but here's my little buttercups, or whatever they are, and they have went through this real cold weather. They don't even look like they've been hurt. They've been right here close to this water. That may have made a big difference in it. They don't look burnt. They actually look like they're getting ready to open up here in a few days. It's gonna get cold again. Hey, I'm gonna get some hay out the other end of this barn here in a minute, but I was gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a quick, or just tell you kind of some history on this barn. I was born in '58, and this barn was, I can remember it. My dad had some people working on it. It was leaning that way toward the road. And they poured all this concrete footer. This is a loading chute where we used to have trucks that we loaded cattle out right there. But they tied cables to this barn. They went in through the wall, and I think they had them tied in some of the main posts and stuff, and they pulled this barn. They had it anchored into this hill up here. Big old come-alongs and stuff. I can remember it. We moved over here when I was 6 years old, or from here. I had to be 4 or 5 years old. They worked on this thing forever, seemed like, but they took all these posts, but they put all these braces in. I don't know if y'all can see them. These big X's up in the loft. See, where I'm getting the hay is just right in over there, but I ought to get up in there. And but they put a lot of new posts in, poured a concrete footer down each side, braced it up. Now these old cedars were in here, man. They're old. They're big. And see, they're tall. They go way up yonder. Big cedars. And they're like all red nearly, which that's what you want. But I can remember them working on it. I was just a kid. Did a lot of work on it. Here's my hay that I'm getting out from that other side, but they put these braces in, each end, 2 in the middle. See, 1 over here, big long braces. But another thing this barn has got in it, I don't know if y'all can see it, but that hay fork up yonder. Hanging in the ceiling. That is a hay fork on a track. You see it goes to the far end, and it comes way out here on this end, and then they would pull a wagon of loose hay right in here, back it in here, and drop that fork in there. And it had horses or mules out the other end of the barn. They would pick that thing up, and then would go down the track back in the barn, and that lever right on the side of it would trip it and drop the loose hay in the barn. And then they could spread it around in here with a pitchfork and stuff. I don't ever remember putting any loose hay in here, and I don't know that we did. I don't know if we did or not, but we put square bales in here. We used to sit an elevator right here, and I still got the old elevator, and we come right up here, and we put square bales up in this loft, stack them to the ceiling. And that hole in the other end there, we would take the elevator to the other end and unload out there on the trailer. Had it cranked as high as it can go. And drop these square bales in here and stack them to the ceiling. We started stacking to the ground. This used to be loft on the left side and the right side. And it kept breaking in and everything. We finally started tearing it out. And right here, used to be a door here, had steps that went up to the loft inside. And this is where they put ear corn. I had that door right here would let down. You could back a wagon in here. And they would scoop it into this. This was the corn crib. Ear corn. Which is just full of junk. I'm gonna go around this side here. This is part of the loft tore out right here too. Right up yonder is the I don't know if I can zoom in here or not, but I don't know if y'all can see it. That's the old hay fort. That thing's pretty neat. It's been sitting right there all my life. 63 years. It's kind of crazy. But that's where we would stick the elevator in, right yonder. That one hole. And this was all loft area right here. Man, we put thousands of square bales in here. We were baling about somewhere in the neighborhood of well, at one time we was baling 8,000 to 12,000 square bales a year, and hauling most of them on one trailer. Could haul about 100 bales if we loaded it heavy with an old H farm haul that I've still got it too. Still got the trailer too. There's a hole right there where we put the elevator on this end. Sit right in here. I'll show you. Of course, this had loft on it too. And we've tore it all out. It was falling in. Used to feed a lot of hay in here, and then you had to clean the barn out, man. We figured out it's a whole lot better to feed the hay out on the side of the hill than to have these cows come in the barn. All the manure and the mud and everything. This is hay I just put up this past summer. It is some good bales, some good hay. And I'm going to get 2 of them here in a minute. Here's this, they poured concrete footer down this wall here. And this was in like, when they did all this work on this barn. And see, these cedar posts right here. In this main frame. Now there's a creosote post or 2 here that's been replaced not too long ago, and some treated pine right there. They're not old, real old. Yeah, probably 15 years old or 20, but not like the barn. Another thing we got down here too, in 1952, when my dad bought this, somewhere right in there, he bought a whole stack of bodock or hedge apple post. And as a kid, I mean, I remember them. And I'm going to show you what's left of them over here. Your bodock or your hedge apple post, they don't rot. I don't think they'll ever rot. I mean, these posts are 70 years old. This is what's left of the stack. He bought these, and most of them are split. And the stack was probably 8 to 10 foot tall, and then just rounded, just a huge amount of them. He bought them from these people, give a dime a piece for these posts. And they are hard as a rock. You can't drive a steeple in them. and they're crooked, and most of them were split, and this is what's left of them. Of course, they've been picked over, and I've got the bush hog up on top of some of them. I need to dig them out. I can show you around here. I don't have to go far. They're all in the fences on these farms, and they don't rot. I mean, it's just, right here's one of them. One right there. There's another one. That's one over yonder at the road. These posts. They've been put out. That electric fence right there by the road has got several of the bodock posts in it, up and down the road. And that fence was put up. The county pushed all the road out in the 70s. I mean, it's like, it's between 40 and 50 years. There's two or three of the posts up yonder. I mean, that's how long this fence has been here. It's crazy. Here's one of the bodocks right here. And I don't know, there may be another or two. It's just one here and there. It's just unbelievable how time gets away. And I see these posts and stuff out here all the time, and I mean, I may have helped put them in. Yeah, there's one right there. One right there. That's new fence over there, but there's another one. There's one. Well, I'm gonna get off of here. That's kind of a quick, and they put that 10 on there too, and that was like in 1960, 62. I may set y'all up on a loader. We're gonna go over here and get a couple of bales out. Hey, that's what happened. I was coming up that hill, my bale fell off. It almost got away from me. I've got it on there, but I'm having to back all the way up. That's a problem in these hills. I haven't had one fall off in a long time, but I wasn't watching it real good. Thing fell off. went end over end down the hill. I'm gonna try to back up through there. I'll sit y'all right there. Hell, that was a mess. I've got that bale sitting there. I'll get it in a minute. Hey, I got her. That tells you how good my bales are. I wished I'd have had it. I had the camera on the wrong end of the tractor. When that bale, the whole time I was going backwards down there, that bale was rolling end over end down the hill. And I was trying to get in front of it. Most of these round bales will come all to pieces doing that. They can't take that much. That's a good tight bale. It went end over end. Probably for, I don't know, 40 or 50 yards there or something. It didn't hurt it. Well, I got two little calves up here in the ring. I think I'm gonna make him get out. Come on, 13, get out of there, man. Y'all get out, get out. Get out. They get in there. Back out there, little 15. Yeah. There's RC, got her head in the bucket. They're picking, this ground is slick, it's froze, it's melting right on top.
All right, viewers, this next segment was very hard for me to do, to edit. You'll know why when you get into it. Just hang tight. Be sure you're sitting down. And just know I've only looked at it one time, and that's all I'm going to look at it. I had a very hard time. David told me he had a surprise on film.
I don't know.
Yes, he did. Very much so. So enjoy it, have fun, and watch it as many times as you want to, knowing I'm only going to watch it the one time.
They normally put a nest in the driveway. I don't know what she's doing. They're real fun to watch. I'm gonna go up here and see where she was standing. I don't think she'll have no eggs out. She's not running off. Okay. Right here is where she was standing at, and I'd say she was getting worms. She's digging right there. Maybe. Right here she is. She's still not flying off. I'm about 12 feet from her. hadn't seen one in a long time. I don't know what the deal is. There she goes. I came out here to look. There's some buttercups out here. I'm just, oh man, I'm not believing this. That scared me. Y'all see that snake? He has come out of that hole right there. Kind of got, it's just no water snake or something, I think. But, man, it's 37 degrees out here. He's laying in the sun. He's alive. But you see, got goosebumps on me. He's alive. I'm not going to mess with him. He's out here trying to get warm, but I've never seen this. He's got there's a hole right here like a groundhog hole. And there's a little path where it looks like where he's been coming in and out. I'm just walking over here to check on my buttercups. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's where he's been down in this hole. It cannot be. I have never seen a snake like this. This is the end of January. The sun is out. He's sunning. But he's been coming out here pretty regular, looks like. He may have been hunting. He may be trying to catch that killdee. Oh my. But you can see his little path. Right here's where he's been going. In that hole underground, staying warm. I think it's 37, 38 degrees. I cannot believe that he's out here like this. Okay, I'm gonna leave him alone. He's alive. He's got his head sticking up. He's not moved since I've been here. Oh, I'm gonna leave him alone. I'll go over here and check my buttercups. See, there's my buttercups. And they're trying to bloom a little bit. Now, that's very, very interesting. Man, that's wild. Well, hey, I'm gonna get off of here. Let me run back over here and check these little buttercups by the creek. If y'all like his video, hit the like button. Give us a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, leave a comment. Here's my little buttercup. We're supposed to be 16 tonight. Man, I don't know how they're gonna make it or not. They probably will. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here. Head down the road. Y'all watch out for the snakes. See ya.